Hello honey bunnies, welcome back. It's me, Jenny. We're going to do another tutorial for the Easter series, and I'm going to show you how to make this tiny embellishment. I love it. I love it. This tiny embellishment was created because I was trying to figure out a way to use these beautiful puffy stickers that I got at Target, and I definitely want to use these stickers somehow in a project, and that's how I came up with this adorable little embellishment Easter card. I thought it was really cute, so simple to make, very unique, very different. I like the idea that I use these folk flowers over here, or folk what is it called? Folk grass. And I thought it turned out really adorable. So let me show you what I did to create this card. What are you gonna need? The first thing you're gonna need is going to be paper. I used, again, because I'm obsessed with this paper, I used a pattern from the Cottontail collection, and what I did was I used this floral paper because, let's see if I could find one that's not cut. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find one for you that is not cut so that you have an idea. Okay, so here, I used this pattern because I like the idea that it has some flowers in the bottom, and that kind of gives me an illusion that it's kind of like a grassy kind of like scenery. So that's the reason why I used this 6x6 pattern paper. What I did was I used the paper, and then I went ahead and I found the smallest little this is like a, what do you call these? Hold on, I got them right here. These are like little, like children's little play cards that I love to collect, and I love to get them at the thrift shops, and they're just super adorable. So I used this as an example. What I did was I cut my paper to the same size as this little playing card, and then I just cut the paper across. Because it has a line, it made it very easy to just cut the paper across, and that's all I did. I didn't do anything else. I just cut the paper to the size of the playing cards. That's all. And this playing card is very tiny, as you can see there. Okay, now we're going to assemble this card together. What you're going to do first is you are going to fold this card in half. Now, it's going to be the length of the 6x6 paper, obviously. You're gonna fold this in half, because what that's gonna do is gonna create a nice little background for you, front and back. You're gonna use your adhesive to glue this together. Okay, so let's get our double-sided tape. Let me get you closer to me. Okay, double-sided tape. I'm making 2 at a time, so you can see how simple this is to make. I already made all the little cards that I need to make, but I wanted to show you guys because I thought it was a really cute idea for like a pocket envelopes, or maybe like a Happy Mail. Okay, so fold your card in half and try to be as, obviously, as precise as possible. corner to corner as much as you can. Okay, corner to corner. And then you can probably crease this out with a bone folder or something that will help you make a nice crease there. And that's gonna create these little tiny little cards. See how easy that was? Now we're going to put these together, and it's gonna be super easy. I have here my little bunnies. Okay, I want to use, you got the big bunnies, you got the medium sized bunny, and then you got a tiny sized bunny. I'm gonna use the medium sized bunny. Okay, so I'm gonna take these two. I'm gonna use two. I'm gonna use this one, and I'm going to use this green one. Actually, okay, perfect. Before we lay down our bunny, what we need to do, actually, let's put dimensions on the back of the bunny, because these bunnies are going to go on dimensions, so they can give you like a kind of like a 3D effect, right? So I have here these dimensions that I got at the Dollar Tree. They're very good. I like them a lot. I am planning to stack up on these dimensions because, as you all know, these are pretty pricey at Michael, and I really like the ones from the Dollar Tree. So here I have my little bunny on dimensions. Here is the other one. And if the dimensions are too big for your stickers, then you can always cut them out. Okay, there you go. My bunny's on dimension. Let's put the bunnies on the side for now. Let's concentrate first on the little scenery that we're going to create in these little cards. So what I have here is, these are these fake grass that I get at the Dollar Tree. I thought it would be a good idea to kind of like do like a little scenery in these little tiny cards. So what I did was I chopped off a little bit of the bottom part to this grass, and then I took some of these little, I don't know what they call, these little flowers, so I can add them to the grass section. What do you mean by that, Jenny? Let me show you. See how I did here? I took some little grass, well, what looks like to be grass, and then I added two of those little kind of like flower looking things. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing with these two. So what I would suggest to do is get a little tiny scrap paper. It doesn't matter what kind, doesn't matter, you know, just a little tiny scrap paper from your scraps. Here I have one little piece. I'm gonna cut out another little piece from this one, because what we're gonna do is we're going to hot glue our grass to this little tiny little scrap paper. Okay, so right now, let's do that. Now you don't want your little scrap to be bigger than your sticker, obviously, right? You want your little scrap paper to be as small or smaller than your sticker. And I'll explain to you why in a second. You're gonna add a little bit of hot glue to the scrap paper that we just did here. Okay, just like that. And then you're gonna come here and you're just going to layer a few of these fake grass on top of your scrap paper. Just like that. You don't need too many. Okay, you don't need that much. You just need a few. If you want to keep putting more and you feel like you want to get it more full, so put more hot glue on this end and just keep adding to your fake grass. There you go. I think that's enough for me right now. So what you're gonna get is you're gonna get something like that. See how that kind of helps you hold your grass together. Let's do the same thing with the other scrap paper that I have, because we have two cards that we're going to make. Now you can use those real folk looking grass. I think that would also look awesome. I do have some, but I didn't want to go upstairs and get them, so I decided to use this one for this project, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. I kind of like it. one more in the center. And you could just build your little grass scenery as however you want to build it, okay? There goes the second one. Boom, ready, done. Let's put the little grass on the side for another project that I can do. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to add these like fake little, I don't know if they're called rice flowers, or I don't know what they're called. But anyway, we're gonna put these fake little flowers right over the grass, okay? So let's cut these out and let's add them right there. I'm gonna add 2 for each little bundle, and I kind of went like a small one and then a big one. So I'm gonna add a little bit of hot glue to this back here. And I'm going to add this to the center right here. And I'm gonna add this one right next to it. Right there. Right next to each other. See that? And then you're gonna get something like this. Let's do the same thing with this one. Some hot glue. And there we go. So these two has 2 little flowers. Perfect. See that? And then the rest of this project is basically so simple to complete. So now that this is actually the hardest thing to do, which you see is not that even that hard, right? So now that we have our little grass all ready to go, take your little card that we have here and let's assemble it and put it together. Take your little bunnies, okay? And I'm going to add my bunnies roughly somewhere here. Before you adhere your bunny down, you are going to adhere this grass, okay? So the grass is gonna go somewhere around here, I would say, right? That's where I'm gonna put it, somewhere around here. Let's hot glue this grass down before you put your bunny down. Figure out where you want your grass to go, hot glue it down, and then you're gonna add your bunny right on top of that. Just like that. You see that? See how cute that looks? Let's do the other one. Let's hot glue our grass. Maybe we can put this one on this side. Opposite side, right? Glue that down. And let's take our bunny and let's put our bunny on this side. Now, I don't like this bunny facing that way, although there's nothing wrong with it. But I would prefer my bunny to be facing this way. So if I could find another bunny. Oh, this green one. See, this green one is facing this way. So that's perfect. Let's do that. Obviously, that doesn't really matter, but if it bothers you, like it does to me, then you can always change that. Let me get another dimension because that one is already super glued down. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, let's glue this sucker down. See? And I'm gonna put my bunny right there. Let's add some hot glue. I'm trying to make this video less than 20 minutes. I got like 5 minutes left. Okay, glue my bunny down. There we go. And the rest is super, super easy. See that? I love it. So what I did here is I add some ribbon on the back of my little card. I have this ribbon that I got at the Dollar Tree. It says Happy Easter. I love this ribbon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the back side of my card. Now you can do this obviously before you put all your stuff down or after. I like doing it after because I kind of like to see and visualize how it looks. But if you want to make it easier on yourself, you may want to do it before you put this down. So I'm going to add my Happy Easter ribbon back here, and it's going to go basically just around my little card. I really love this. It looks super, super cute, this Easter card. Although it's a little bit kind of hiding, but although you cannot really see too much of the Happy Easter, you can kind of figure it out, right? It's kind of visual to the eye. And the person who gets it will see that it says Happy Easter on it. Okay. So what I do is I add a little bit, I make sure that the Happy Easter is facing this way. And then I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on the card. And then I'm going to wrap this around just like that. See that? You get a nice cut in the back, a nice looking, you know, card in the back. And then in the front, you have that really pretty ribbon that says Happy Easter. I love that. Let's do the same thing with this one. You're going to move these a little bit forward so you can squeeze your ribbon in this way. Okay. This one says Happy Easter. Kind of want the Easter to show, so I'm going to just go like that. Easter. And then I'm going to add some hot glue to this part. I'm going to bend this over this way. And then we're going to measure and then cut a little piece off. So I'm going to cut where it says Easter. I could have made a nicer cut. Hold on. There we go. Make sure it looks lined up correctly in the front before you glue it on the back. Add a little bit of hot glue to your card, and then you're going to bend this over, and bam, there you have it. See that? And there you have your card. How cute are these cards? I just love them. They turned out so adorable. Love them. So the last thing I did with this card is I added some doilies. These little mini doilies I got at Michael's. I've been having these for a very, very long time. Michael's don't sell these anymore, but you can always make your own little doilies out of paper if you don't have like these little mini doilies. So what I did was I added these little doilies right here on the side of my little bunny. So let's do that. Let's hot glue down the doily. Right here. Right there. And then what I also did is I took some of these little blings that I love to get at AC Moore. Oops. AC Moore, and I put these little blings right in the center of my doily, giving it a really pretty look to my little embellishment. For this one, I'm going to add a button. I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to add a button right in the center of this doily, just because I wanted to see how it looks with the button. I think it looks cute with the button, and I think it's going to work. See that? So I'm going to add the little bling right in the center of the doily. Let me add just a tab. Ooh, that's too much. We just need a little tab of hot glue. There we go. And we're going to add the little bling right in the center. Right there. See that? That looks so pretty. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Only I'm going to use a pink little bling that I have. Or maybe I should use, nah, we'll use this one too. This is pretty as well. A little, ooh, too much, too much. Oh my gosh, sometimes this stuff just gushes out. I'm going to add this in the center of my button. That's going to look really pretty. I like that. Okay, perfect. And now, the last thing, what time is it? Ooh, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a nice little bow right in the corner of my little card or embellishment. And that's basically it. And then we are done with this project. This is such a cute idea to add to a goodie bag or add to like a, maybe you have a pen pal that you're sending out some Easter goodies. This is such a great idea to make and add to a fabulous little goodie bag. Trust me, your friends are going to love it. See that? You got that little bow, and then I gotta make another one. So just make a bow out of like really pretty thin ribbon. I told you guys on my last video, or one of my last videos, just take one day, sit in front of the TV and just create a whole bunch of these little bows, different colors, you know, use different ribbons, fabric, lace, whatever you want to use. But just take a day, sit in front of the TV and just start making bows, because you know you're going to use them, right? No matter what. Even if you don't use them for like Easter, you use them for another project. Mother's Day is coming. So I'm sure you will use them. So I like to do that. I like to have my bows already pre-made for myself, so I don't go crazy making them like I'm doing right now. I am not really good at making bows. Okay, I'm going to add this one right here in the corner, and then we are basically done with these adorable little cards or embellishments. I like to call them embellishments because you can use them for so many things. Done. That's it. We're done. Yay! And what time is it? Okay, so I went over 2 minutes. That's not so bad. I mean, it could be, but it's not. Okay, so there you go. There you have it. These are so cute to make. I love them. Look how cute these are. Aren't these adorable? I just love how these turned out. They're so pretty. Now, if you want to go back and you want to add like a tiny pom-pom to the bunny's tail, that would also be awesome to do, and it would look really shabby and cute. But for the most part, I mean, this is basically how I would create these adorable little embellishments for Easter. I hope you guys enjoy watching me make these. These are so cute. I love them. I can't wait to put them in a little goodie bag. They're super adorable. You can make these for a Easter basket, a goodie bag, maybe a tag. You can punch a little hole in the corner and use it as a gift tag. You can do a lot with this. I hope you guys enjoy watching me make these. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you leave me a comment, subscribe, like, and I will see you on my next tutorial, honeys. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye.